I never knew I wanted to become an educator. I realized that I was going to be an educator one day when I was sitting at a stop sign, and this feeling of I had to turn left or turn right. One was to go to North Carolina Central, the other one was to go to UNC, and it was too far away, and I knew I'd get distracted. And I entered into a master's program and was able to really have a lot of fun with it, because it took a lot of the experiences I had from media, because I'd worked on feature films, television, radio, and record companies. And I was able to take that and my policy background from Duke and combine that to helpfully have an impact with students. I had been doing it already with internships, because the narrative is the most important thing in our culture sometimes, and we need to make sure that the narrative represents everyone in the culture. And I knew it wasn't. I've experienced racism my entire life. And I've also witnessed racism my entire life. I witnessed it with the colored signs on bathrooms and the public facilities, as well as having to sit in a second balcony in a theater. It's not so much how racism impacts me. I learned how to impact it and how to work through some of the challenges. I've been in situations where I was pulled off a bus my first day at college by the campus police. The only reason why was because I was the black guy on the bus. Well, there were two of us, and he got off with me to try to play my lawyer. So thank you, Frank Emery. And he's actually now an attorney. But we got off the bus and we asked them simple questions. I did not fit the description. Only description I fit was black. My personal hopes for the future are that I see my students grow up and change this world. Not in a wholesale manner, but just identifying those specific passions that they have and just changing it where they can by preparing themselves, educating themselves, learning about themselves, respecting themselves, so that they can go out and be change agents amongst this community we call the world. One of the things I share with my students on a regular basis is I ask them, what would you do if you could not fail? And in the end, what we tell them is, what can you do to ensure success? And after we answer that question, we ask, what can you do today to impact tomorrow? Because we asked, the future's a series of right nows. What can you do today to get closer to your goal and get closer to your success tomorrow?